Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how. That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell, the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
Avail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com. Avail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Avail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located one block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personable. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Avail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Avail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
And our meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
Vail Valley Construction is hiring and a great place for high school seniors to enter the workforce after graduation. Multiple positions are open with competitive pay right out of high school. To learn more about a rewarding career for those of any age, visit availvalley.com.
Working at Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine is more than just a job. For many, it's a multi-generational career path. It's a way to provide a suitable living for you and your family. It's an environment based on the well-being of each and every employee, with an intense emphasis on safety. So whether you're a recent high school graduate or nearing retirement, visit Simplot.com and select careers. That's Simplot.com and select careers. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, a world of career opportunities.
Nobody covers the Braves like SVI Media. Let's go back to the game for more live action.
Welcome to Star Valley High School for this matchup between the Star Valley Braves and the Riverton Wolverines. As we have gone through the starting lineups as well as the national anthem, and we are ready to get going here on Braves Field. Earlier this afternoon, the Lady Braves fell to the Lady Wolverines in a varsity match. Riverton won that one 9-0. As here come the Riverton boys. Here's a cross. That one goes too far as Saltzgaver tried to get across there, and that one was outside the 18, and a quick throw in here by the Braves as they bring it towards that far side. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Throw in coming for Riverton. Upline throw, quickly headed away by the Braves. As we'll have another throw in coming for the Wolverines. Good pickup there by Hale. Hale was returning from his varsity bid last year as AJ did a great job, especially towards the end of the season. He really came on to his own. AJ, a great leader back there for the Braves, as well as you see him directing traffic and aligning his defense. That's going to go out of bounds. Goal kick coming for Star Valley. Big kick here by Hale. That one's going to go out towards midfield, headed away by the Wolverines. Ball's going to bounce towards the outside. Here's Hilliard. Hilliard tries to make a turn up. Not able to do so. Quickly out of bounds to the Wolverines. Larson sends it into the middle. That's going to be batted out. Hilliard once again wants to play on that sideline. Here comes McClure. That ball gets past him, but covered up in the back by Hyde. Good throw in there by Hilliard. Quickly picked up by Flores. He tries to make a run. That's going to be cleared out. And another throw in coming for Star Valley. Walking the tightrope. Quick throw in here by the Braves. Good deep throw. That's going to be just outside the box. Shielded and cleared by Riverton. Throw in coming for Star Valley. Hilliard will step up to take this for the Braves. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Throw in again for Star Valley as Kyler Erickson will step up. He lets one launch. Corkscrew throw. Top of the box. Headed out again by the Wolverines. Aggressive play on the back end. They will get Hilliard for that foul. As Hilliard tried to climb the ladder there to get to that ball, they're going to say a little bit too much. They're going to say a handball there in the middle as the center official motions to his forearm. Riverton trying to cross this one into the middle. That's going to be a slow roller picked up by Hale. Hale will push up his defenders. Here's a good ball up line. Ball comes back into the middle, and great stop there by the Braves. They're able to settle and bring it up on the far side. Left foot, good kick. Collision on the sideline. That ball's going to stay in bounds. Oh, big shove off by Riverton. They're going to let that one play through, though. Good header out by McClure. One touch on the far side. Give and go back to the Braves. They're going to drop this one through traffic. Hard touch. That one gets away from Erickson. Here comes McClure. McClure plays the angle. Ball is dropped. This one's redirected, and they're gonna say that stays with ball comes out towards the top of the 18. Here comes Flores. Flores will send this ball towards the outside. Good stutter step move there by Star Valley. Good run out there by Matijic. That's going to be headed out. And Hilliard will throw. Hilliard has Buchanan in the middle. He's got Erickson trailing the play. Good one touch up to Flores. Tries to find space with Choma in the middle. That ball gets knocked away. Here's Saltzgaver. He's going to send one. That's got to be offsides. They're going to say he was onside. Good pursuit there by the Braves. Oh, big collision inside the box. It's going to be cleared out, and they're going to say corner kick coming for Riverton. Already the precedent's been shown that this was going to be a physical match, as a great run out there by Ramirez to get in front of that striker from Riverton to force a corner kick. Star Valley will pull back their midfield. Riverton will play short. That ball is going to go wide and outside with a goal kick coming for Star Valley. As Dallas Tolman checks in for Star Valley in this right wing position. Here's Hale. Hale's going to send it up towards the middle of the box. Tipped by Buchanan, but not able to control. That ball goes outside wide, and throw in coming for Star Valley. Good throw there on the far side as they went up line. It's going to be knocked out by Riverton. Throw in coming for the Braves. Also checking in for Star Valley is Ammon Baird. Once again, batted out of bounds. The Braves want to go quickly, looking for a check to the ball. This one goes to Buchanan. Buchanan drops, looking to Flores. Flores tries to split through two, not able to do so. Here comes Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver, one of the returning All-State players for Riverton. He sends a good ball up. Hale calls him off as he comes to the top of the 18 to make that save for the Braves. Good positioning there by the keeper for Star Valley, as AJ was able to make an aggressive move towards the ball. Here's Choma. Choma wants to send one up line, looking for Tolman. That was going to be a bit too far. Throw in coming for Riverton as they have subs. Checking in for the Braves, 22, Christoph Bueller. Good touch pass ahead. That one's going to be won by McClure. Good job there by McClure to get there first and clear it for the Braves. Salzgaver will dance on this near side. He's going to send one far post. That's deflected by Hale, but not able to be picked up. And off the rebound, Riverton will strike first. Riverton strikes first here in the 11th minute of this contest, with Gabe Cooper coming in off of the rebound as Salzgaver let a rifle shot fly just outside the top of the 18. Hale deflected it off his gloves, but it was right to the outstretched foot of Cooper, who came in and scored the goal for the Wolverines as they are up 1-0 here in the first 12 minutes of play. Inside the box, he's going to send it out towards the top of the 18. Not able to get a redirect are the Wolverines. Salzgaver tries to go outside. That one's going to be too wide off the foot of Gilby Roden. Good defense there by Ramirez. Ramirez playing that sweeper position for the Braves this year and doing a great job. For the Braves, throw-in coming for Riverton as they send it into the middle of the field. Good flick ahead by Flores. Buchanan comes back to win the ball. Ball gets dropped towards the outside. Here comes Larson. Larson tries to make a move in towards the middle. That's taken away by Flores. Flores has some time, has space out wide. Flores is going to let one rip, and that's going to be a one-hopper to the keeper. As good pressure there by the Braves as they find themselves down by 1 here in the early goings of this contest. Good win out of the air by Taylor. Good run on that far side by Bueller, but covered up by the keeper for the Wolverines. Salzgaver wants to work this right side. He sends the ball. That's a good ball up. They're going to say offsides, though, as that was really close there as Riverton was pushing that line. Good play there by the Braves to hold that line, as it will be offsides on Austin Romero. Big kick here by Ramirez. He sends it up towards the middle of the field. Ball pinballed around. Taylor will control. Big collision over to Erickson. Erickson will settle. He's got space over to Tolman. Tolman wants to touch into the middle. That one's going to be deflected back. Here comes Dallas as he tries to make a move and quickly taken away by the Wolverines. Here comes Roden. Roden has speed on that near side as he tries to cross it in the middle, but once again deflected by Ramirez. Big shot here by Saltzgaver as Hale jumps up and deflects it. As you can see, Saltzgaver's got range from anywhere with a big right foot, but A.J. Hale has a lot of length in the goal. Great stop there by Hale. Erickson, he sends it into the middle just over the head of Buchanan. Buchanan's going to try and chase this one down before it's cleared by Withrow. Withrow sends it into their offensive third before Star Valley sends it back. Here's the Braves as they race down the far sideline. Right foot on the ground, not able to connect that pass was Bueller. Here comes Erickson. Erickson wants to split the D, is able to do so, gets past two, and on the third it sends one high and outside, but great aggressive pressure there by Erickson to be able to push that ball all the way to the top of the 18. For the Braves, they're going to say that was last touch by the Wolverines. That ball goes to the top of the 18 where it is cleared by Riverton. In the middle of the field, good step there by Buchanan. Sends it up to Bueller. Bueller trying to break free, does a nice somersault there. If I was a gymnastics judge, I would say that was a 10 out of 10 for both appearance and landing. Here's Saltzgaver, though. He sends a beautiful ball. That's a through ball up to Romero. Romero in a foot race against Ramirez. Oh, big collision in the box as Romero went right into the chest of Ramirez, and he went flying. The ball is cleared, and they need some medical support out on the field as Ramirez is slow to get up. Substitution will be coming. I thought 90% of that contact was initiated by the Wolverines. They're just going to let them play on, but Romero went right into the chest of Ramirez on that 50-50 ball as Ramirez takes the brunt of it. As they will pause here, we'll take a break as well, and we'll be back with more coverage of Star Valley Brave soccer.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive.
And now, back to the game with the SVI Sports Network.
Throw in here as that ball is going to be deflected and out of bounds. Throw in coming for Star Valley with some substitutions as well. If we were in the basketball world, we might say the ball doesn't lie on that one, as the ball goes quickly back to Star Valley. Payson Hilliard checks back in for the Braves. Good aggressive play there by the Braves as Howe comes back to contest. Romero on this Far side, good stick there by Hilliard. He's able to take that away and sends a beautiful ball up to Flores. Flores on his horse trying to get it past Camden, not able to do so. Drops. Salzgaver trying to split through 3, not able to do so. Good stand there by the Braves. Here's Buchanan. Buchanan sends one out wide looking for Howe. Not able to connect on that pass though. Here's a rifle. And that one's going to go wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Braves. The field as Buchanan goes down. They'll let that one play on as well. Howe tries to bring it back towards the middle before it is deflected by Riverton. This one is going to go against Romero as he came in and clipped the heels of Erickson. They will call foul on the Wolverines. Free kick here for Star Valley. Hale sends it out wide. Good flick by Buehler. Buehler looking to get a run. Here comes Flores. Flores on this far side. They're going to say that went out of bounds. Quick throw in here by the Wolverines. Substitutions for both squads as Roden will check out for Riverton. Being replaced by Chris Milliken. Checking in for the Braves, Jason Rivas, and number 16, Cash Dunn. Left foot on this one. That gets batted away by the Braves. Here comes Rivas. Rivas wants to play in the middle of the field. Able to win the ball. Flicks ahead. Not enough pace on that one. Here comes Rivas again. Taken away by Salzgaver. Salzgaver will turn on the Jets here on the left side. He wants to work it back towards the middle. Big right foot, and that's going to go wide out of bounds. Goal kick for the Braves. Hale wants to go quickly. This one's going to go over the head of Rivas, over to Buehler. Kristoff will settle at midfield. Kristoff out to Hilliard. Hilliard, one touch, no one there. Had time to settle that if he wanted. That one's going to go too hard into the box and picked up by the keeper for Riverton. Ball comes quickly out. Here's Salzgaver. Hunter sends it up to Romero on that far side. Riverton looks to, here's Romero, high ball out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick coming up for Star Valley. Choma checks in for Star Valley. Rivas over to Dunn. Dunn wants to go out wide, but too far for Howe. It'll be a throw-in for Riverton. 16 minutes left to play here in the first half. Riverton with the lone goal so far in this contest. Big ball towards the top of the 18. Tries to make a turn. Hilliard tries to place this ball up. Good job there by pacing to stick with it. But the Wolverines able to get it towards the outside. Good step through by McClure. There'll be a throw-in coming for Riverton. Milken will take this. He sends it towards the top of the 18. Two touch by Larson. That was one too many and deflected away by the Braves. Good save there by Hale. And into the offensive third for the Braves. Here's Bueller underneath, not able to get control of a good move there by McClure. McClure's going to send it up to Rivas. Good play here by Larson over to Milken. Milken trying to make a move. Too hard of a touch, though, out of bounds. Throw in coming for Star Valley. Ammon Baird and Dallas Tolman check in for Star Valley. Take this throw for the Braves. The Braves looking to find the equalizer here with under 15 minutes to go in the first half. The Braves have not been able to apply much offensive pressure this afternoon, as Riverton has definitely been the attacker. Here comes Erickson over to Bueller. Bueller, chip shot up, looking for a runner, no one there, and quickly picked up by the Wolverines. Booming kick. Good control out of the air by Andrew Taylor to get a foot on that one. Another run by the Wolverines as they try to cross, and once again, Taylor gets that foot out there, blocks it away. It is going to be a corner kick coming up for Riverton. Into the middle. That's going to be redirected and tipped out by Hale. Good job by A.J. Hale getting his bear paws up there and popping that ball out of the field of play. It'll be another corner kick for Riverton. Riverton comes in with a record before this week. As this ball comes and bounces, it's going to be another corner kick for Riverton. They'll try to make it third time the charm here. As Saltzgaver once again tees it up. He elects to play this one short. They're going to send a ball on the ground into the box. And Hale was ready for that as he covers it up for the Braves. Riverton comes in to this contest with a record of 1-3 on the season, not counting games played this week. Star Valley comes in with a record of 1-1-1. Also not counting their loss to Evanston earlier this week. Evanston picked up their first win of the season against the Braves. Star Valley has a win over Natrona earlier this year. The 4A West in the middle is wide open for the taking, as you have several teams that are equal matches. Of course, you have the powerhouses at the top of Jackson, Rock Springs, and Kelly Walsh. But as you get into the middle, the team from Green River, Star Valley, Riverton, NC, Evanston, all match up very well with each other as they jockey for position before regionals. Here comes Riverton as they try to make a turn. Saltzgaver, relentless pursuit, but taken away there by Matijic for the Braves. They are going to call on the Braves a violation. It will be a free kick coming up for Riverton. Here comes Terry over to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver puts a beautiful ball on the top of the 18. They're going to say play on as Riverton hit the deck, but it looked like an incidental event. Here's a kick towards the near post. It's going to go wide, and we've got free kick for, or goal kick for the Braves. Push in the back there by Erickson as Romero went up for the header. Center official right on top of that. It'll be a free kick for Riverton. Riverton will have some options with this, with the accuracy of Saltzgaver. He can try and chip one up to his teammates, or he can have a shot on goal. We'll see what Hunter wants to do. Right foot, he's trying to chip. One hopper covered up by Hale. AJ wants to push quickly. That goes off the back heel of a retreating striker for the Wolverines. Cleared out by Erickson. It's going to be Riverton's ball. They're going to call. Oh, they're just going to say play on here. Another throw in for Riverton. Ball drops to Saltzgaver. He's going to survey, take his time. He sends one towards the near post. No one there for the redirect, though, as Hale elects to roll this one out. Tolman has space. He's looking towards the middle of the field, looks to give a run. That's going to go off the shoulder of Larson. Good drop there by Tolman. Over to Choma. Choma sends one. Just a little bit too much pace as it was just out of the reach of Matijic, and it will be a big kick here for the Wolverines. Saltzgaver will send a checkup ball to the top of the 18. Good cross into the middle, but that's going to be deflected out and cleared by Taylor. Substitutions coming in for the Braves. Throw-in coming to the middle of the box. Trying to turn it inside for the cross. That's going to be deflected out. Corner kick coming for Riverton. Ball towards the top of the 18. No one there on the back end for the Braves. Out of bounds it goes. And they are going to issue a warning to McClure. It'll be a free kick for Riverton as Milken was in pursuit of that ball, had his feet taken out from him. Saltzgaver, oh, beautiful ball. Oh, on the redirect, it's just high. Braves dodge a bullet there as Trenton Weaver came in with a high header attempt. Good ball there by Saltzgaver as he put that one right where it needed to be. Weaver made a perfect run on the ball, was able to get quite a bit of pace behind it as well on his jumping header attempt, but that ball just sails high and out of bounds. Here's McClure. He'll clear. Into the paint, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Big throw here by Erickson. He sends it into the middle. Good distance there by Kyler. Quickly turned by Terry. Terry wants to work that far outside. Riverton looking to get across, able to get one, but that one's going to go out of bounds as it's not on line. Good defense there by the Braves on that far side to shield the angle that the Wolves wanted. And it will be a goal kick coming up for Star Valley as we have just a little bit over 5 minutes left to play in the first half. Star Valley still down by 1 to Riverton. Riverton's goal coming early on in the contest. The Braves have been playing defense for most of the game, not able to really transition from the midfield up to their strikers. Here comes Bueller. Bueller has a chance up to Rivas. Rivas trying to work around as he showcases some of his speed, but not able to control that one. That one's picked up by Larson. Hughes sends this one out, and it goes out of bounds. Erickson tries to chip that one forward. It stays in the field of play. Left foot by Hilliard. Taken away by Weber. Weber wants to go towards the outside. Good deflection there by the Braves. Flores back to Hilliard. Hilliard has time. He wants to one-touch it out wide. Good left foot here. Looking for a runner. Bueller not able to run underneath it, but cleared out by Riverton. Throw in for the Braves. Bueller sends a good ball up towards the top of the 18. Quickly cleared out by the visiting team. Good ball into the middle as Ramirez clears that back up to Hilliard. Hilliard working that right side. That is going to be deflected off of Larson. Throwing coming for the Braves. Big throw here into the middle. Can't quite get over the head of the defenders, though, as Rivas lets one rip. That's going to go wide and out of bounds as we take down to 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. 1-0 is the score right now with Riverton on top. Star Valley and Riverton are 5th and 6th respectively. As here's a run for Bueller. Bueller's going to break it towards the top of the 18. Left foot. Oh, just wide. As Bueller was able to break out just past the last defender and tried a feathery touch left foot towards the far post and just goes wide. And it will be a goal kick coming up for Riverton. Big throw in here by Hilliard. He sends it towards the top of the 18. One out of the air by Flores. He has it taken away. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez wants to chip one into the box as that ball is going to bounce high and out. And it will be a... Oh, they are going to say that was deflected on that high pass. So a break for the Braves. Let's see if they can capitalize with just 2 minutes left to play. Bueller will line this one up for Star Valley. Coach Spencer wants him to put it on the other side of the flag. Here comes Bueller. Bueller wearing 2 different colors of shoes, so it looks like his red shoe is going to take this one. Tees it up. He's going to keep this one on the ground. It's a low one. Oh, redirect is wide. As the Braves were able to converge on that worm burner into the box. Just not able to get it on target, but good opportunity there for Star Valley. You got to like how they're finishing the half here, as For the first 30 minutes or so, Riverton was the aggressor. I would say in the last 10 minutes, that momentum has shifted, and Star Valley are putting together some good runs to put some pressure on Landon Hughes, the keeper for the Wolverines. Here's a spinning ball into the top of the 18 and quickly cleared away by Riverton. Ramirez will let that ball come to the base of his feet. This ball gets through. Left foot, deflected, and out of bounds. But it should be a corner kick coming up for Star Valley. Beautiful ball by Ramirez as he sent that ball up to Jacob Howe. And Howe was able to get a good left-footed kick on frame, but deflected by one of the defenders for Riverton. 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Here comes Bueller. He once again goes low. Ball gets ricocheted back to him. He's going to fire one off his foot and out of bounds as that one goes wide. Kristoff sends 3 balls all on the ground. I don't know if that's by design or if he's not able to get his foot under the ball there. But either way, the clock will strike 0 here, and this will be the end of the first half, with Riverton will go into halftime with a 1-goal lead over the Braves as both teams head to their respective corners to talk about strategies for the upcoming second.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personal. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
That feeling you get when you realize your realtor not only sold your property, but saved you thousands of dollars at closing. Yeah, Assist to Sell the Realty team understands. Call Ashley Cranny or Mandy Jack today for a free market analysis.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
Hi, I'm Elise, and I've been dancing since I was 3, and I love it. I used to get nervous going places by myself, but I don't get worried anymore. Dance has helped me be brave and confident, and I am even on Desi's dance performing team now. I love being with my friends, and I love my teachers.
To learn more about how you or your child could not only develop their dance skills, but also develop as a person, visit desisdance.com. Youth and adult classes are available. That's desisdance.com.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member and
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
1 in 5 people in our community don't know where their next meal will come from, and sadly, many of those affected with hunger are children. The Afton Food Pantry is open every week to make sure no one goes to bed on an empty belly.
Your donation makes a difference.
Your donation makes a difference. Come make a difference at the Afton Food Pantry.
My name is Anna Altbell, and since I was young, Desi's Dance Studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Desi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always 2 things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit desisdance.com. Book your springtime getaway in western Wyoming at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton. There's still plenty of mountain snow to enjoy some late season sledding, or just bring the family out for a relaxing getaway. From single bed to family-sized cabins, you'll be guaranteed a night of luxury. Not to mention a hot complimentary breakfast. Regardless of the reason, come join us this spring at Kodiak Mountain Resort. Visit KodiakMountainResort.com for reservations.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
The LCSD2 Transportation Department is currently hiring for multiple positions. Work part-time as a bus aide, starting at $16.75 per hour. Full-time mechanics are also needed, starting at $27 per hour, with medical, dental, and vision benefits, along with the Wyoming retirement system. Activity bus drivers are also needed, starting at $25 per hour with benefits, or become a daily route bus driver starting at $22 per hour, only during the school year. To learn more and apply, visit lcsd2.org and click Job Openings.
Food insecurity is the foundation to everything. Every 2 weeks, the paychecks come in and the bills go out. After rent, water, power, fuel, and every other bill is paid, my account is generally under $20 until the next paycheck. This leaves very little to no money to stock the pantry with groceries for our family. But with the help from the Afton Food Pantry, I did not have to pick and choose between paying my bills or buying groceries. They lovingly opened their doors to my family and I when we needed it the most.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
So my name is Jen Johnson, and I'm the head teller here at the bank. So I really enjoyed getting to know the people that work here. I feel like we're a really good team. I've made some friendships here. I feel like we're all really supportive of each other, and I feel valued as a team member, and those efforts are recognized and appreciated. When you call the Bank of Star Valley, you talk to one of us. You don't get a call center in another state. You don't get an automated system. It's one of us that are there to help you.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
Intramurals are always fun, in my opinion.
I really like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
This is the SVI Sports Network, broadcasting live, Star Valley High School Sports.
A little bit of a hole as they are down 1-0 to the visiting Riverton Wolverines. Star Valley had some good moments in the first half where they were able to put some pressure on the keeper, Landon Hughes, for Riverton, but were not able to get too many quality looks at the goal. Riverton was definitely the aggressor for the first 3 quarters of that first half before the Braves really turned it on in the last part of the second half. I thought they gained some good momentum to carry them into halftime. Big kick here. That ball bounces and it's going to be deflected out of bounds. Throw-in coming for the Wolverines. Good clear out up to Flores. Flores has space in the middle. Sends it to Matijic. Matijic tries to go towards the outside. That's going to be taken away by the Wolverines. Here's the ball. Saltzgaver wants to send it out wide towards the top of the 18. Trying to make a move. Able to make a man miss. Right foot. Deflected. Out of bounds. No, that ball stays in. I didn't see if Hale got his hands on that or if that was the bar. Either way, that ball careens all the way to the opposite side of the field. And it's Riverton's ball. They want to send another cross towards the near post, and it's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for Star Valley. Ramirez will take that. He sends the ball up line. Quickly deflected out wide. Milliken over to Weber. There's some physical play there as they will let them play on. As a big collision there from Hilliard. I did like that play on by the center official, basically not penalizing Hilliard because he's a bigger body than his attacker. So good play on there for the Braves. Here comes Matijek as he moves it towards the near side as he somersaults onto the track. And he pops up. Once again goes over there and wins the ball for the Braves. Dropped here by Choma, back to Jacob Choma, left foot as he tries to squeeze that one up ahead to Howe, but knocked away by the Wolverines. Milliken sends it into the middle. This one's covered up by Roden. Roden has some space in the middle. Good defense there by Hilliard. They're going to say that one goes out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Star Valley. High bounce there. That's going to go off the arm of Buchanan. Free kick for Riverton. Larson puts a left foot into this one. Sends it up that far side. It's going to be deflected out by the Braves. Quick throw in here for the Wolverines. Salzgaver will drop. Here's the ball up to the middle. Good cover up by Ramirez. Over to Flores. Flores tries to flick ahead, but once again taken by Riverton. Hale there as he's able to pick up that slow roller. He sends a little pooch kick into the middle. Not able to be won by the Braves. Buchanan's touched too hard. Towards the top of the 18. Good communication there by the Braves as Montel Obrera was able to shield off for Hale to come and pick that up for Star Valley. Braves end up on top of each other as it will be a foul on Riverton. Peyton Larson has his hands up wondering what he did. The center official made the motion that he kind of hooked and screened the defender out of there. That's a good ball inside the top of the 18. Pursued by Howe, but not able to get a solid touch on it. Dropped by Ramirez. Tries to go back to Olvera, but that's going to be just under his cleats, and a throw-in coming for Riverton. Salzgaver sends it out wide. Good ball up to Howe. Howe has some space in front. He wants to switch fields, and that's going to go too far. I think Howe might want that one back as he felt some pressure coming behind him, but he still had a lot of green grass in front of him that he could have made a run. Tries to send that far side to Buchanan, but too far in front of him as Riverton's able to switch the fields and bring it into their offensive third. Substitutions here for Star Valley as Bueller will check back in as Buchanan comes out. Good flick ahead by Bueller. Drops it to Matijek. Left foot out wide. Good win there by Salzgaver as he gets tripped up from behind. They will say out on Star Valley. No foul given, though. It'll just be a throw-in for Riverton. By McClure. Good step through by Choma. Choma wants to send it up this near side. Matijek, he's got some wheels. As he lets some of that speed go, he's at the top of the 18. Gets a right foot. Oh! good look there by Max Matijic as he showcased some of that speed that he has. He outran the whole back line for Riverton and sends a strong right-footed shot towards that far post, and it just goes wide. Good pressure there, though, by the Braves. You had Bueller running on the near side, just did not quite have the angle to get it to him. Deflection off of Choma. This one goes deep into Star Valley territory before it's cleared out by Ramirez. Throw in coming for the Wolverines. Quick throw in inside the box. Braves not able to clear. That ball takes a checkup and comes back towards Riverton goal. Here's a high left foot and out of bounds, as that was a quick one-touch shot by Chris Milliken, but not able to bring that on frame. Throw out by Hale. Deflected off of Riverton. Throw coming for the Braves. Good swing to the outside by the Braves. Settled down by Baird. Baird wants to send it back to the middle. Erickson will drop. Here comes Olvera. He sends it out to Baird. Baird has some space. Ammon sends it into the middle. Here's Choma. Choma with one on him. Good step two by McClure. McClure tries to switch fields. That one's taken away. Olvera, hard touch to the outside. Baird not able to run underneath it, and it will be a throw-in coming for the Wolverines. Here's a deep throw. They want to go up line. Romero's going to flick that one forward, looking for help. High ball, one out of the air by Bueller. Good job by Bueller shielding to be the first one to touch that ball. Matijic tries to make a move towards the outside. That's taken away. But here comes Rivas. Rivas trying to work around two defenders, has that taken away. Here's a through ball for Romero. He's step for step with Ramirez. Good job there by Ramirez to shield off for Hale. Hale meets the ball at the top of the 18. He'll do a quick throw out to Tolman. Tolman on that far side. He's able to make one man miss. He's got help in the middle. Sends it up to Matijic. Matijic tries to flick it forward to Choma, but that ball just did not have the pace to reconnect with its target. It will be a throw-in coming for the, looks like it's going to be a foul at about midfield, as Bueller will line this one up. Kristoff has the leg to get this one in the box. If he could place one out there and possibly get it to check up to give his strikers an opportunity to pursue. Another low ball by Bueller, as that one does not quite get to that front line for the Braves. That being held onside. Here comes Romero. Romero, right foot. Oh, off the top right. On the rebound, picked up by Hale. As that ball drifted. I thought it might sink into that top shelf, but it just went high off the crossbar. And the Braves live to fight another day, as Hale's able to be there for the rebound on that backside, as Peyton Larson was coming in for the rebound. Good job there by the Braves defense as they bend but do not break. Throw-in coming for Riverton. Dangerous play there by the Wolverines, as the Braves were not able to clear it from the box. That ball took 3 bounces inside the 18 before Hale was able to come in and make a play. Saltzgaver wants to go towards the outside. That's too far, and it will be a throw-in coming for Star Valley. 26 minutes left to play in this contest, as it will be a free kick coming up for the Braves. Erickson will push up as well. They'll let Ramirez take this for Star Valley. Big booming kick, but not able to get over the last defender for the Wolverines. Here comes Olvera as he's able to make a man miss. Good little Meg there as he sends it up to the middle. Here comes Bueller. Bueller trying to turn as that ball is deflected. Left foot from Weber. Weber sends it out wide. It's got a run here by Larson. Larson trying to cross it into the middle. Good defense there by McClure. McClure tries to clear it, but taken away by Larson. He drops it to Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver will be patient. He'll survey. Hunter wants a give and go. Right foot and deflected by Ramirez. Tolman tries to send it back to the middle. That is deflected before Ramirez punches it out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Wolverines. The 18, you'll see them spread out here. They send 3 to the near post, 2 to the far post, and they got it on the redirect. What a set play by Riverton as Saltzgaver sent that ball to the far post and redirected off the head of their captain, Jackson Larson, as he was able to run right to that far post and found a little bit of daylight. On the defensive side, they always say you got to mark up. And the Braves just lost contact with Larson as he made his run to that far post, and it was very well executed by Saltzgaver. And Riverton goes up 2-0 here with 24 minutes left to play in the second half. Majorado sends the ball up for Riverton. That ball's going to go wide and out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Star Valley. They say that if you get that the good teams will score on every 7th corner kick or so, and for the Wolverines, I think that was exactly that, their 7th or 8th corner of the game, and that just shows you with those relentless pressure that eventually some things that are bending, they just might break, and that's what we saw on the coverage for the Braves. For the Braves to really make this into a contest, they want to have this lead cut in half by about the 10-minute mark to really give them a last push to cut into this lead. Saltzgaver will line this one up. Free kick here for the Wolverines. That's going to go off the top of the bar. They're going to say it was not touched by Hale first, So it'll be a goal kick for Star Valley. Home opener here for the Braves and the Lady Braves today. The Lady Braves found themselves on the wrong side of a lopsided loss this afternoon as they fell 9-0 to Riverton. The boys are here in a battle against the Wolverines this afternoon. We mentioned earlier that the battle for seeding in the 4A West has definitely already began, as there's just a one-game difference that separates 8 through 6 on this west side. The West gained an extra team this year with the addition of Green River. Green River was playing 3A soccer for the last couple years, but due to the reclassification where all schools with 700 or more students are in the 4A class, so Green River bumped back up, and they are currently sitting in 4th place in the 4A West. This ball's dropped to Romero. Romero took a little bit longer than what he would have liked to get his foot behind that ball. That was actually a pretty darn good drop by Larson, as he was able to leave that ball for Romero. Romero just wasn't able to get his foot on it. It looked like he ran past it a little bit, wasn't quite expecting the ball to be where it was. As it is, Riverton retains possession, though, as that ball was deflected by the Braves. Too strong of a touch here by Riverton. Good move here by Erickson. Erickson has Saltzgaver on him, and great play there by Kyler to tool that one off of Saltzgaver. Great throw down the line by Erickson. Here comes Howe. Howe brings it up this left side. He's got one man on him. He's able to get around him, tries to pass back. Right idea, just not able to get enough pace behind that ball. Cleared out by the Wolverines. Here comes Taylor. Taylor marks his man as he quickly retreats. Ramirez sends that ball out wide into the snowbanks on the far side bleachers. We'll have a throw-in coming for Riverton. Wind's starting to pick up a little bit more here this afternoon here in Afton, Wyoming. So we see that flag whipping a little bit more. Here comes Ramirez. Ramirez tries to send one to that far side. That one's going to go out of bounds. Here comes Buchanan. Buchanan drops one, a slow roller towards the top of the 18, but did not have a runner there. Rivas wins that ball out of the air, sends it to the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Throw-in coming for Riverton with substitutions for both squads. Strong kick by Saltzgaver. He sends it up, but it's deflected by Erickson. Here's a ball in the middle. Great play there by Kyler. Did slide tackle that one towards the outside. If Kyler did not get to that ball, Riverton would have had a one-on-one with the keeper. Great move there by Kyler to send that one from his stopper position out wide. And as luck would have it, that's going to be last touch by Riverton. As we go under 20 minutes left to play here in the second half, the Braves are looking to cut into this 2-0 lead that Riverton has gained. Riverton scored once in the first half and once in the second half. Here's a good ball as Matijic tries to make a run underneath it. He gets shielded out, and it will be a goal kick coming for Riverton. Good play there by Braden Terry as he was able to shield Max from getting to that ball. Big right foot and out of bounds. Throwing coming for the Braves. Here's Hilliard. Hilliard will send a spinning one up that far side. And they're going to reward that one back to the Braves. Hilliard to Choma. Choma tries to flick it forward. Good step here by McClure. McClure's able to win that one. Good aggressive move to the ball. Sends one to the top of the box, but just a little bit too far for Buchanan. Hughes will push up the defense for the Wolverines. High ball. This one goes onto the logo and drops down. Larson tries to work around Hilliard. Good move there by Hilliard as he makes a strong move on that far side. McClure sends this one out wide. He kind of makes a motion to the ball. That's not quite where he wanted to send it, but that's all right. He's able to get his defense set back up. Ball tries to go back to Salzgiver. Good pursuit up by Flores. Flores tries to work around two defenders, not able to do so though, and is quickly cleared by Riverton. That ball is going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touch. Strong kick here by Max as he gets taken down just inside the box. They are going to say it is deflected though, and it will be a corner kick for Star Valley. The Braves will set up in a stacked formation at the top. They'll spread out. Oh, sends one into the box. Max puts a good header towards it, but not able to get it redirected on frame. As that ball goes all the way out towards the buses. Really making those ball boys work today, that's for sure. They're earning all the Gatorades that they can get. Here comes Matijek. He drops Erickson. Erickson makes a good move. Tries to split the defenders, not able to do so. Out of bounds. Last touched. Nobody knows. The side official was staring at the center official, and the center official was staring at the side official, and they just decided let's call it a goal kick, and that's what it will be. Here comes Riverton. Low ball by Hughes as it goes skirting its way towards the middle of the field. Choma tries to send it up line. Good step there by Ramirez. He sends it up to Buchanan. Great control by Grant. Grant's going to left foot this one out wide to Baird. Baird has one man to beat. Not able to do so. Good hustle, though, by Ammon to get back into it. They're going to say Baird puts it towards the top of the 18. Here's Erickson. He settles. Sends it out wide. He's got two there. Good step by Tolman. Have a shot. Left foot. Deflected. Here comes Choma. Choma tries to get a foot on it, and now it's going to be cleared out of bounds as well. center official will come out and have a conversation with that line judge. He's wondering what the call should be. They continue to converse. They're going to say live ball, basically looks like they are going to award the Braves a penalty take as he's calling a handball in the box. Here comes Jacob Choma. He will take this penalty kick for the Braves. Oh, and it's deflected. What a save by Hughes as he dove left. The ball went right, but he was able to get his foot out there and deflect it, as that was the Braves' best opportunity of the afternoon to cut this lead down to 1. As it is, after the amazing save by Landon Hughes, it is still a 2-goal game. Landon Hughes has got that big frame there between the pipes. He was able to really lay out and cover a lot of ground on that deflection. Oh, here's the goalie is out. They're trying to get a redirect, and it's just wide. As Hughes gambled and came out to get that ball, and it bounced over his head, which is really a helpless feeling for a goalie when he's out of his goal and not able to get his mitts on the ball. Good defense there, though, by his back four, as they were able to keep that redirect from going on target, and it will be a goal kick for the Wolverines. That ball bounces out. Good flick ahead by Ramirez. That's going to go over the head of Flores. For Saltzgaver makes the play and does his best soccer theatrics in the middle. Still does not get the call, though. Saltzgaver wants to go outside. No one there for the drop. The Braves have numbers as they look to throw it in quickly. Here comes Erickson. He sends the ball up line. Beautiful ball to Bueller. Bueller trying to make a man miss. Trying to get to his right foot. That ball is deflected. They're going to get Riverton for the chicken wing, basically, as they're saying there was a little bit too much contact. Riverton's going to set up their line, their wall way too close just to buy time. The center official will have to mark them off. He tries to point them back into the middle of the box. Here comes Bueller. Bueller keeps this one on the ground. Over to Flores. Flores back to Bueller, not able to redirect on frame. It goes out of bounds. Goal kick for the Braves. The Braves elected to go with a lateral play at the top of the 18. I would almost have rather had Bueller just line up that cannon and go for that far post. Here comes Saltzgaver. He wants a through ball, looking for Roden. That's going to be too far. And goal kick coming for Star Valley. Time is not on the Brave side as they find themselves down by 2 with 10 minutes left to play here in the second half. Substitutions here for Star Valley. As Taylor, Rivas, and Dunn check in for the Braves. Good strong move by Cooper McClure as he meets the ball. They are going to award a foul, though. I don't know about that, as it looked pretty clean as Cooper went and met the ball, which is what they teach you to do. But they're going to say a little bit too much contact as the Riverton player went down. Here comes Saltzgaver. Saltzgaver already has an assist on the afternoon. Saltzgaver will now come into the flat. Big right kick and picked up by Hale at that far post. Ball checks up. That one's going to go over the head of Dunn. Throw in coming for Riverton. Riverton throws that ball in quickly, but it's deflected as they move down the field. Riverton looking to looks like they've got questions about the substitution. Can't sub right now anyway for the Braves as they've got people ready to come in. They've got to wait till it's their possession. Here comes Riverton. Saltzgaver wants to get a through ball. Oh, meet you at the stomachs. Oh, and it's redirected in. Goal, Riverton. Hale got himself caught coming out late to that ball, and there was a big collision midway through the box. And after that ball was deflected, went off the top post, and Riverton was able to be the next one to contact that, able to get a header to the back of the goal. As Riverton takes a 3-goal lead with 8 minutes left to play. That's just sometimes the ball just bounces that way, as it is unfortunate as that ball could have went out, but it ended up bouncing back into play. Hale facing the opposite direction would have been a really hard play for him to get back up to get that ball, whereas Riverton was already facing towards the goal. They were able to be the first one to come in contact with it and get that third goal, which will probably be enough to seal the fate of the Braves as they battle for these last 7 minutes. Towards the outside, good hustle there by McClure to chase that one down, sends it out. Throw in coming for Riverton. Substitution of goalies here for the Wolverines. Ball dropped to Terry. Big collision on that far side. They're going to let them play through that. That looked like a running back meeting, I should say a linebacker meeting a running back in the hole. They'll let that one play on, though. Throw in coming for Star Valley. Star Valley chases down the balls. We've got 5 minutes left to play. Here comes Dunn. Dunn tries to flick it ahead. The whistle blows first. They're going to say A foul on the Wolverines. And free kick coming for Star Valley as we take under 5 minutes to play. Big kick here by Ramirez. Tries to send it up in the middle. Good step by Ramirez. Ramirez has some help in the middle. Out to Hilliard. Hilliard tries to control. Good turn here by Larson. Larson's going to control, sends a good ball up line. That ball's going to skirt out of bounds, though. Throw in for the Braves. Hilliard will take this. That ball balloons up in the air. McClure knocks it out, and it will be a throw in for Riverton. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, throw in for Riverton. Corner kick coming up for the Wolverines. Collision on the far side. They will award that one to the Braves as Erickson hit the turf. Free kick coming for Star Valley. Taylor will step back and take that. High ball. Good ball there by the Braves. It goes towards the outside and deflected by Riverton. Throw-in coming for Star Valley. The Braves will be back in action on Tuesday as Taylor is able to get a good swipe at that one. As we're down to 2 minutes left to play. The Braves and Lady Braves will be back on Tuesday as they will face off against the Green River Wolves. Both the boys and the girls from Green River have good programs this year, with the boys coming in at ranked 3rd in the 4A class and the girls ranked 2nd. Foul there against Riverton as Star Valley will get a free kick. Bueller will take that for Star Valley. Bueller once again will go. What a good pass. Oh, and just offline for Erickson. Good find there by Bueller as he was able to. Everybody thought that he was going to go strong into the wall. Bueller made a good play towards the outside, just not able to get one on the frame for the Braves as we have just a minute left to play in this contest. Riverton on top over the Braves right now by 3. The Braves will play on this main field. The center official has to have a conversation with them as there's just 30 seconds left to play. He brings both players together, gives them a verbal warning as the game is almost over. Riverton will improve on the year, picking up their 2nd win of the season. The Braves will drop another one here as they look to right the ship on Tuesday against Green River. Some good things to build on. Those games on Tuesday will be at 4 and 6. They will use both fields this time they will use the new backfield for the JV games. The varsity games will be played here on the main field for next week. And then going forward, the varsity will play on the backfield, which is a little bit bigger. But for Tuesday, varsity will be here on the main field. We hope that you'll come out and root for your Braves. Those game times again are at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Tuesday against the Green River Wolves. We appreciate you joining us for this live broadcast of Star Valley Braves soccer. We'll see you back here for more coverage on Tuesday.